Woman says she was forced out of her car by a man with a knife. He then sped off with her vehicle on 11th Street in Chattanooga in broad daylight. Our Mary Frances Hoots is live from the crime scene with the victim's terrifying story. Mary Frances?
Well, David, after she was forced out of the car, she immediately hit the ground, and then she quickly moved over because the car was already backing up and she was scared she was going to get run over. Then he fled off down the street. So she ran over to the sidewalk and waved for some help, and that's what ultimately helped capture the suspect. Sallie Lawrence pulled into work Monday morning at 8:30 and noticed a suspicious man in the parking lot. So she waited to get out until he was gone.
And I looked in the rearview mirror and I couldn't see him anymore, so I was like, okay, undid my seatbelt and opened my door.
That's when she says the man popped up from her blind spot.
He was right in my face, yelling at me, get out of the car, get out of the car. He shows me that he has something sharp on his hip.
Lawrence says she immediately fell out of the car and hit the pavement.
I was afraid he might run over me.
So she quickly moved out of the way and ran to the sidewalk as she watched him back out and speed onto 11th Street.
And I started waving my hands.
It caught the attention of a man driving by who pulled over to help. She told the man everything, and he took off after the car and called the license plate number into police. State troopers followed the suspect until the chase ended in a crash on Highway 153.
The car was wrecked.
Sallie says from the time the man stole her car to the time he was arrested was just 19 minutes.
There's no way to describe that feeling. I was not hurt, but it's going to take me a long time to be okay.
Jesse Briggs was arrested there on the scene of the crash, and Chattanooga police charged him with carjacking. Now, Tennessee Highway Patrol and the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office have a long list of charges that they also charged him with there from that incident. Now, Chattanooga police say this is not a common crime. So if you find yourself in a similar situation, do your best to try and park in a well-lit area where people are around. And if someone is approaching you, do not engage with them. And if you can, drive away and call 911. Live in Chattanooga, Mary Frances Hooch, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.